Hi, what if the Mandela Effect isn't what everybody says it is? What if it is constructed of memories seeping through from bygone universes that perished a long time ago? What am I talking about? Well, eternal return or eternal recurrence. It is the concept that the universe and its existence and energy have already happened an unknown number of times and that it will keep on doing so for an eternity across infinite time or space. It comes from the assumption that a world coming into existence exactly like ours is greater than zero, and we know this because our world exists. If space and time are infinite, then logic follows that our existence must reoccur an infinite number of times. In ancient Egypt, the scarab was viewed as a sign of eternal renewal and re-emergence of life. The ancient Mayans and Aztecs, as well as ancient Greeks, took a cyclic view of time, and in Indian religions, the wheel of life represents an endless cycle of birth, life and death, from which one seeks liberation. In Judaism, the Midrash posts that historical events in the history of the Jewish people repeat themselves, and there is a spiritual repetition too. And in Renaissance, the symbol of the Ouroboros, the snake or dragon devouring its own tail, is the alchemical symbol par excellence of eternal recurrence. German philosopher, cultural critic and poet Friedrich Nietzsche presents this concept rather as an hypothetical question than a fact. He sums up his thoughts most succinctly as this: everything has returned, Sirius and the spider, and thy thoughts at this moment, and this last thought of thine, that all things will return. He also stated that our whole life, like a sand glass, will always be reversed and ever run out again. The universe is dynamic, endlessly going through a succession of different arrangements, but since there are a finite number of these, they must reoccur ever so often, separated by vast eons of time. The relativistic cosmology seems to be at odds with eternal return suggested by the Big Bang theory. Or is it? There are now many different speculative Big Bang scenarios in quantum cosmology which actually imply eternal return. The oscillating universe theory suggests that it will end in a collapse or big crunch that will result in another Big Bang. Many physicists, most notably Albert Einstein, considered the possibility of a cyclic model for the universe, and there are several different models proposed. One theory describes a universe exploding into existence repeatedly, potentially explaining why the cosmological constant, which is accelerating the expansion of the universe, is several orders of magnitude smaller than predicted. The Steinhardt-Turek model suggests two parallel membranes colliding periodically in a higher dimensional space, corresponding to a big crunch followed immediately by a Big Bang. And in the Baum-Franke model, just before the would-be Big Rip, the professedly tearing apart of atoms and subatomic matter by the continuing expansion, a turnaround occurs, and only one causal path is retained as our universe. The universe will have only dark energy and will be devoid of entropy. Our universe basically returns empty. As always, there are more theories floating around, so if I left something out, or if you want to add something, don't hesitate to do so. How does the Mandela Effect fit into this one? Well, if there is eternal reoccurrence, does everything happen exactly the same, or could it be that there are small differences? And are there people amongst us that can perceive these differences, that retain memories from our past alternates from a previous universe? It could account for the fact that not all of the MEs are the same for everybody. Possibly we remember other universes, or some of us retain more memories, or even memories from more than one universe. And what about Mandela residue? Well, isn't that all made by people who remember a different world from a different time? Okay, that's it. You can leave your thoughts and opinions in the box below. But be respectful in the comments, because there are real people with real feelings on the other side. If you enjoyed this vid, you can always like and share. If you want to see more and haven't already, you can always subscribe to my channel, and you may want to click that little bell to receive notifications. I have my You Decide channel you might want to check out, and from my corner of this weird world to yours, I hope to see you next time. Bye.